Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And before we get started, I just want to thank you for watching. I saw that I got a couple new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And to my oldie but goodie subscribers, thank you guys so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create this beautiful tray. It is a dinner tray. It has some nice hardware on here, and you may be wondering why it's circular. So I originally wanted to get something similar to the Home is Where the Heart Is wall art, something nice and rectangular like that. And I was in 3 different stores, and my final store, I was in Lowe's for like a half hour, and I was like, you know what, I'm not leaving here without something. So I walked around and I saw this circular wood piece, and I was like, I can definitely do something with that. I was also inspired by this photo that I saw on Pinterest, and I was just like, how can I do something for my channel? How can I make it unique to me? And that is what I came up with. And as a West Indian girl, you guys know we love us some color, as you can see. So I hope you guys enjoy this DIY, and if you guys want to know how to create this tray, just keep on watching. For this project, you'll need a circular piece of wood. When I opened the package, I felt it to see if it needed to be sanded, and it didn't. I then took some white acrylic paint and painted 2 coats on the surface of the wood. I painted in the same direction as the grain of the wood. Bear in mind, whatever color you use as your base will show in the final product. Once the paint was dry, I placed a stencil on the top and made sure the edges went over the wood slightly. This will help me have clean lines. With painter's tape, add some tape to the stencil to keep it in place. Next, I poured out some paint into the individual trays and kept some paper towels handy. With a stippling brush, dip it into the colors of your choice and dab it onto the paper towel to create a dry brush. When adding color onto the wood, try to use a stippling motion and avoid gliding it across the stencil. This may create bleed marks, but if you have bleed marks, don't worry, I'll show you how to fix it later on in the video. There's no real technique to this, but as my rule of thumb, I kept similar colors together. So I blended the yellows with the peach, the peaches with the purple with the blues, and so on. If you notice your colors getting a bit muddy, creating a gray color, wash out your brush, pat it dry with paper towel, and continue painting. Also keep in mind that you should dab paint a little past the stencil so it's easy to align later on. When you remove the stencil, you should have something that looks like this. Next, using the stencil, align the patterns, tape, and keep on painting. When you've painted the entire surface, some paint may have bled through the stencil. To fix this, I took a thin paintbrush with the same white paint I used for the base and cleaned up the edges. You may be able to use a paint pen if you're not good with the paintbrush. Here's a before and after so you see the difference after you clean up the edges. I chose to paint the side of the tray a beautiful turquoise color, but you can leave it as white. Feel free to make this project your own. Here you can see I got some turquoise on the top of the tray, so I'm going to go over it with the white. When the top and the sides are dry, flip the tray over and paint the bottom as well. Once the wood is completely dry, Spray it with clear acrylic spray paint in a well-ventilated area. I forgot to film this part, but I found the center of the tray and drew lines both vertical and horizontal. Take painter's tape and align it along the edge of the board. I then measured the handle and found the center point on the wood. Then I marked where the handle should be and also where the hole should be drilled. The hole on my handle was about a 1/4 inch from the edge on both sides. I laid the handle down to make sure my measurements were accurate and made any adjustments as needed. Repeat for the other side. Next, find a drill bit the same size as the body of the screw. I also measured the length of the screw and added painter's tape to the drill bit to let me know when to stop drilling. Drill the hole and repeat it on the remaining 3 sides. I don't want the bottom of the screw showing underneath, but tucked away nice and neat. To do this, find a drill bit the same size as the head of the screw. I marked this drill bit about half the length of the screw. Drill that until you hit the painter's tape and repeat on the remaining 3 holes. You should have something that looks like this. Next, screw the screw into the hole. Let it peek through on the other side just a little bit. Attach the handle, screw it in, and repeat on the other side. Once you're happy with the placement of the handle, flip over the tray and add some wood filler to the holes you created with a spatula. Once the wood filler is completely dry, sand it smooth and repaint the underside of the tray. Once the tray is dry, add 4 felt pads to the bottom and you're done. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that DIY. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know to keep on doing what I'm doing and that you guys enjoy my content. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and leave a comment below. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Using the photo of your choice, find the center of the canvas and pin down the 4 corners with thumbtacks. Once you do that, you're all done.